It's 3:21 on Wednesday, and now I'm about to get on with some work. The car behind, as you can see, called Voivod, has suddenly sprung a leak, which is a good thing because I did have it for sale, and I'm just glad it didn't spring a proper leak after it had sold. So I'm going to have to fix it. But that's not what we're talking about today. What we are talking about is a matter of space. And this car is now in my possession. It's not mine, it belongs to BM. But she won't drive it home because the MOT is just about to run out. That means I've got to try and find somewhere to put it. It needs brakes, it needs sills, it needs a bush. And as I've recently done myself a favour by clearing up my lockup, I've done myself a slight injustice with the amount of stuff now in this lockup, which I need to make space for a car for now. And that's not it, because the welding and wiring job that I have to do is on this. Rear lamps don't work, big hole to deal with. And of course, this takes up the same amount of space as our old friend transit face. So the first thing I'm going to have to do is try and compact all of this lot into the corner yet again whilst I get back. Well, it's another job yet on the back burner, so to speak. But that's the problem with juggling with space. You wouldn't think it's possible, but it is. And even before I get on with this, I've got a phone call to make to discover quite possibly yet another problem. So here goes. 5 minutes worth of vigorous moving stuff around and the space is back. Only for one car. It's just what I've got to do. There's no choice about it, really. I cannot be seen to be having the yard with even more stuff going on. So, yeah, just got to do it. It's like having transit face back. Oh. Just spinning bollocks. Unless I load the back down with stuff, it's not going to go anywhere, that. Surprisingly enough, that's all it took. And what we have now is another job for another day. You can see what I'm going to be doing if you look over here, where we have all these dangly wires which are not really making any kind of connection. I'm just going to solder them together without the dog getting in the way. The two dangly bits of wires I have resoldered, and now the brake lights work and one side lamp, but nothing else. So I'm going to have to strip all of the cable and then resolder the whole lot by the looks of it. Well, I'm hoping that it's just these crimping connectors that aren't really up to much good. Chances are all of those wires are going to be corroded and they're just not going to stick. The solder won't stick to corroded, oxidized copper. So I've gone to the shop and I bought this white vinegar and salt, and together they will make a magic solution. Oh, that stinks. It smells of vinegar. In fact, makes me want some chips. Salt and vinegar, it works. I know so because Ed China told me. The only thing is, having a pot of liquid and wires going into it is quite awkward unless I take a big chunk of the loom actually off, because you can't really soak it in there unless you can. Well, I mean, it just doesn't work. You know, the wires are too short. I'd have to take the wires off and then put them in the solution. So my potential solution is this: make them a little vinegar bath. Heated up the ends so it stops the liquid from running out. Stick it in there, the cable that is. It's coming together a bit, but it's these copper wires, they're so corroded, they're taking ages to clean up. And unless you do clean them up properly, the solder simply won't stick to it. The bit I am enjoying though is the smell of it, the smell of soldering. It takes me back to being about 10. You're a rather magnificent fella. Well, that's another one. The reverse lamp on that side, not that side. Fog lamp now works. Even another cup of tea won't fix this problem. Some of the wiring's so corroded, I keep cutting it back and it's just the same all the way. You can't stick to it. Can't stick to it, so it's either crimping or flux. At least it's not raining. The f is that? I've had enough for one day. I've got most of it sorted out. I'll come back to it tomorrow. Then it can go away. Go away back to where it came from and help my space be clear again. When it's space, not space. When it has things in it. Happy Monday, Audi. Happy Monday, recovery truck. This is the day that this job gets finished off. I might even guarantee that to myself because most of the lights are working now. It's taken quite a while. Lots of soaking old copper wire in vinegar and salt eventually gets it good enough to just about solder to. So I think I've got one more to do. Oh, is it 3 more? No, it might be 3. No, yeah, it's 3 more to do. And then I'm finished. Progress, progress, progress. There's only one light not working now. There's only one more wire to solder. Let's hope it goes well and fixes the job. Then this big old thing can be taken away from the yard and give me another space back. Just like that. That one's going soon as well. Right. Time to test it. Ah, yes, at last. It's a bit dim though. It is a bit dim, that. All working now. Time for a triumphant lap of the yard. Oh, need the sun in front of me, not behind. Cue the music. Great, that means it can go now. Well, Saturday, and today's Monday. Can't be picked up till Saturday. Never mind, at least the job is done. And on to the next job. Bigger doesn't mean more difficult though, does it? No, it just means more tape, more space. What a beautiful cloud formation. The only thing is I can't start this job today. I just got, no, it's not for me, I'm not going to do it. Not because I'm lazy, but I'm just too worried about getting it wrong. And then finding myself in a situation where I'm responsible for somebody else's car, it's not right, I'm not confident with things, even though I've proved myself time and time again to be able to actually do something. When it's my own car, I don't really worry about it. Somebody else's, I do. Anyway, back to the point for the third time.